welcome back. And today we finally finished my closet makeover. So let's get started.
That's where the top of our brackets need to be.
I'm thinking maybe I should stop doing DIYs. So this was supposedly supposed to be the door kit that I ordered for the closet. I open it up. It's just this random pole. So I thought maybe it was in here. It's the exact same pole. So they just sent me 2 poles, no door kit. So the closet makeover is gonna have to wait a little bit longer. This sucks. Bingo. Okay, I picked up my lumber. Everything cost me $80.20, and I'm trying to keep to a budget because I can only find 10 pieces of, I think these are 1x2s. And the rest of them were warped or they were cracked, and I don't want to pick those. And also, because I can only find 10 pieces, that means there's going to be large gaps in between the slats. And I don't want to be able to see into the closet. So what I'm going to do is either, I have tons of burlap, I might use that, or I might repurpose the curtains that are hanging right now in the closet as the backing for the closet doors. We'll see. So my door opening for the closet is 96 inches wide. So that's like 8 feet. So I want half of 8 feet, which would be 4 feet, but because I want them to kind of overlap a little bit, thinking of doing maybe 49 inches. That way there's no gap in the middle. So I'm thinking maybe 49 would be good. So I'm taking my 1x2s. I finally figured out what size that were. So the height of my closet is 80 inches. So I'm gonna go a quarter less than 80 inches and take it from there and see if that's enough clearance. If not, I could just cut off another like quarter just to make sure. But that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna have to take off another quarter of an inch. So where I measured, it was 80 inches, but and it fit on other areas of the closet, but when I did it right in the center, it was like snug. It didn't, like the other areas had a little bit room. So I'm gonna take a quarter of an inch just because the walls are wonky on top. Checking to see if it fits. I cut off a quarter of an inch more. So it fits better here on the center. So there's enough space to go back and forth. So I like to test it in like 4 spots. So I knew that there might be some problems with the spacing because that's why I like this closet system, because you can adjust the feet. There's like a bump in the middle of our closet and it's like bowed down there, and then the ceiling isn't quite level. So this is all the wood that I need to stain. I did light sanding. I'm using special walnut to stain it, and hopefully tomorrow I could put it together. I am done staining for now. Okay, after doing the math, 47.5 will be half the closet, but I needed to go over at least half an inch or an inch. So what I'm planning to do is cut one more long piece. So I was right to begin with. I did need 7 slats. So I'm just gonna cut one more long piece. So I cut my pieces and I restained that one that needed to be stained. Now to figure out where these center pieces of wood is. Okay, that was my dryer. So for the center pieces, I know this is like a little less than 80, so I put 40 and I decided to do 37.5 where I was gonna place these, because these are gonna go all down the center here. And I'm gonna attach them using glue. Okay, just a little FYI, when I'm gluing these down, I'm making sure the bottoms right here are even, not caring too much about the top. And then for the centerpiece, I'm just trying to eye it as much as possible in the middle, so I'm kind of lining it up from the bottom. For these ones though, I'm lining it again up from the bottom, because if I need to, if it's too uneven, I could just cut it off with a circular saw. So I have an inch gap right here. I don't want my doors to fall off if I push them all the way over, so I'm gonna measure 2 inches in at least, so that way when I open them, the little bracket that holds the door up doesn't slide off. It'll probably end like around here. So this is the little hanging brackets. These are nice because they're adjustable. If I do need more of a gap on top, I could just take my circular saw and cut off what I need. So that's why I left these a little longer, just in case. So I bought another 3x8 cut in half, just to give it some more support here in the center. I'll stain it later. I will need to cut the top because it was a little bit too long on top. So I'll probably take a quarter of an inch or half an inch off of the top. See how that works. So I unscrewed the little hanging hinges so I could cut the edge off, but I was just like, oh my god, I would have been so lucky if I could just use this board, but I think I would have cut too much off. So I had to kind of follow this line. So let's see how lucky I am. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't F this up. Is making the other door, but before that I am going to put the little bottom thing to kind of keep the door on track. So I'm going to put that in, but I'm going to spray paint that black first like I did the bracket on above. And like always, I'll make sure to link everything that I used down in the description below. Was actually not that hard to make. I had problem with the second door, and that was because of this. Okay, I ended up having to cut this down because these slats kept hitting this back bar. So I had to cut this down because these slats right here, like the other one, it sat in the front, but not these. It kept hitting the bar on the back, like right here. So I had to cut them down, and because I did that, it made the door shorter, which not too noticeable when you're looking on the floor, but you can notice it because now this center part right here is off, as you could tell. So what I should have done, because I had these supports right here, I had one on the top. That bracket right there, what I should have done, I should have used my router, I didn't even think about that, and routed out the area to attach that silver bracket. I don't know why it's not focusing, but that way I wouldn't have needed to cut the top so much. So my idea was to use a router to fix that. If there's a better idea and one of you out there knows, please let me know, because I'm not sure otherwise. Other than that, you guys have a great day and a wonderful week. And I want to say a quick thank you to my subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. And I'll see you in the next DIY. You guys have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye.